back, everybody. Welcome to the additional video content for part 4 of the Mod Brothers Guide to Video Production. Now this is a written guide which you can find over here at the modbrothers.com forums. My name's Peter, and hopefully today I'll be able to show you the difference between a bad edit and a good edit. Now the difference is really clear, and a good edit at least will help keep your audience's attention on the video, cover up any mistakes you may have, and ultimately lead you to having a much more professional looking product at the end of it. Now, I understand a lot of, especially first timers, they'll go out and they'll do the filming of whatever they're modding. They'll go and be careful to move the camera around and take, plenty of extra footage, so they've got cutaways and insert segments, all that kind of stuff, and that's great. But by the end of the process, you generally end up pretty sick and tired of being in front of a camera or getting the footage itself. You just want to throw it all together as quick as you can, get it out the door, get it posted online, and hopefully start on the next lot or start receiving the praise that you so rightfully deserve for actually doing it. Now, I'm going to illustrate all of this by filming a fake video tutorial on how to cut a case panel. Now, I'll use most of the same footage for a bad edit and most of it for a good edit as well. And I'll show you some of the simple gotchas that generally plague a lot of first-time video makers. Now, this is going to be the bad edit, so wish me luck. So, first step, once you've got your case panel, is to mask it out with masking tape. So we take our trusty brand of choice, whatever that is, and basically mark it up. Okay, so we've got the masking tape on our panel. The reason that we put masking tape on is twofold, really. First of all, it's much easier to draw on than the bare metal. And second of all, if you should happen to slip or drop a tool on it, chances of your beautiful paintwork on the side of this thing getting scratched are quite high. So it's also to protect it as well. So with that done, we're going to mark out a pattern. So I've got my trusty ruler, trusty set square, and trusty pencil. That's all we need. I'm actually also going to cheat and use a bit of a pattern that I already have and get it all drawn up. Alright, so with our trusty panel marked out, it's time to get cutting. Now, there's many different ways you can cut a panel. Probably the fastest and most efficient way to do this would be with a jigsaw. The slowest and most physically demanding way would be to use something like a nibbler. A hand nibbler, one of these things. They're great if you're trying to mod quietly, but yeah. They do give you the Popeye arms if you use them too much, so be aware. But my tool of choice for this particular tutorial is going to be the Dremel. Why the Dremel, you ask? Well, first off, this is made out of steel. Second off, Dremel is a power tool. And third off, it makes sparks. I like sparks. So without any further ado, let's get cutting. Grab my Dremel and go. Now, before we get cutting, don't forget to be safe. Alright, so here we go, all done. This is not too bad a cut. I kind of rushed it a wee bit, but in order to get this looking nice, we're going to need to file it down, get rid of the burrs, and also just any little lumps or knobbly bits that are left over. We'll take care of those. So let's get filing. Alright, so that's the nastiest bits of the rough edges filed away. Now for around the corners, I'm going to use a slightly finer set of files, a set of keyhole files. So hopefully, yeah, the edges will be nice and smooth in just a minute. Alright, so done the hard work, we've got ourselves a nice panel. All we need to do now is unwrap and look at the finished product. And there you have it. So we have a nice smooth case panel with a hole all ready for a window to be put in. So with the filing finished and the tape removed, you now have a nice hole in the side of your case. Now you can clear the edges up a little bit further with some U-channel molding, which you can buy from mmnpctech.com, or paint over it, do whatever you want. Okay, so if you've managed to make it through that, well done. It's a pretty bad edit, and it really outlines, it kind of overdoes a lot of the common things that new video makers do. So I don't know how many things you spotted, but there are a whole bunch in there, and hopefully with the next video that I do, I'll actually show you a much more cleaner way to do it and keep it a bit more efficient. Now, the number one thing that people generally forget is to keep their videos short. Now, if you don't keep your videos short, you lose your viewers' attention. And if you lose your viewers' attention, what is the point of making the video in the first place? You really need to try to keep your videos short. Having long videos can also get you into all sorts of other trouble. Some of it's serious. There are people who are out there who will come around and they will take you out if you make videos that are too long. Look, I'm just about to finish, all right? Look, I thought I was under time. Just give me, can I get 30 more seconds? 30 seconds? Okay. I do realize I've run over time, and I'll try to get this done as quickly as... Whoa, hold up a minute. I'll just... Oh, come on. Whoa, time out. Oh, it's good having the... Yeah, I'll dodge this, and then I will come back and I'll show you the same thing, but edited slightly differently. Right, time in. Oh! Just give me a minute and I'll be back showing you the better way to do it. Oh.